Man, what's good, my nigga?
What's good, Slim? On the ropes, boxing in the building.
Oh yeah, so we had some really good fights night before last, man. It's pretty lit, man. What you think of that?
Hey man, Brian Norman Jr. Man, he went out there and did his thing,
Yo,
and I like what he did afterwards, man. He was calling out other champions in the division. He said after Boots and Stanionis get it cracking, he want that winner.
yeah, he say that, but we gotta see if it happened. Salute to the young champ, you know what I'm saying? A-Town represented. He went in there, and yo, it was something about that fight that I liked. And I gotta salute to Brian Norman Jr. Shout out right to him and his dad, cause they did something Devin Haney could have taken a lesson from in that fight. Did you see it
I saw it.
early on in the fight? Right, Slim was catching him with the left hook. He got caught early, right, and then the next round, Devin Haney made adjustments. He kept his hand up from that point. Dude was clipping him with that same left, and he was catching that shit, catching and shooting. He was sizing up that knockout from that point. So salute to Brian Norman Jr. and his team for making adjustments and having a successful first title defense.
Yeah, I liked it, man. He went out there, man, and did what he had to do, and did it in a very nice way for the public, man, and I truly appreciate it, man. And like I said, he had the Marvin Hagler war hat on, and he displayed that, man. Went out there and showed what he had, and he did it.
Yeah,
His,
he
his
did what he had
biggest
to
thing,
do.
his biggest thing, him and his dad like to say, man. The South got something to say. They just want to make sure they name ringing in the division like everybody else.
Yeah, he a tough champion at 147. You know what I'm saying? So I still ain't got him being the best at 47. I still got Boots whipping his ass. I still got Boots whipping Brian Norman Jr.'s ass if they ever got it on. But I know now that'll be a good fight. Because like I say, Youngest showed me he has the intellect and the IQ to make adjustments during the fight. And it was simple too. Devin and Bill Haney should take note. Look, watch for the hook.
Hey,
Watch for
that's
the
another
hook.
fighter. Another fighter, like I say, like how Lamont Roach is, man. These are tough fighters who can take a punch, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
You say who?
Brian Norman and Lamont Roach Jr., man, they both tough fighters who can take a punch. I was telling people that.
Yeah, yo. Salute to Lamont Roach, man. For getting his name out there. Don't fight Tank, bruh. Don't fight Tank. Yo,
Shit, matter of fact, I got an interview with Pops today. Couple of hours, I'm headed over to the gym.
salute to Lamont Roach Sr., man. Salute to showing the world what y'all already knew that none of
He
us knew.
want that smoke. He want that rematch, man. What's the hold up?
I mean,
What's the
we
hold up?
we already talked about that, right? And you agreed last time. You agreed. The smartest thing for both fighters, especially Tank, is to not have that rematch. It was a good fight. It was a draw.
Nah,
Both of those dudes need to go on with their lives.
I half agree with that. I half agree with that.
No, both of them niggas need to go on with their lives, right? And that's what they need to do. That's for real, bro. There's no need for a
Tank
rematch.
Tank need to make sure he avoid it. He don't want to run that back.
That rematch don't help Tank and it doesn't help Lamont. The bigger fights for Lamont. The Shakur Stevenson fight
How
is a
does
bigger
that hurt
fight.
Lamont running it back with Tank? I explain.
Money.
I would say it would hurt
Money.
Tank more.
Money, man. Money. Money. Like, if you Lamont Roach Jr., you're going to make more money with Turkey Al-Sheikh fighting Shakur Stevenson. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro.
Maybe.
No, that's not even about maybe. That's a fact.
Maybe.
And
Hey man, I'm trying to
not
tell
to
you, man.
mention, and not to mention, right? You Tank Davis, like you haven't, like you wasted 2 fights since you came home from jail. You wasted 2 fights. right? And by that I mean your earning opportunity potential. Right now, he was at maximum earning opportunity potential and he farted in 2 consecutive fights, right? That's a fact.
Who you talking about?
Tank Davis. Tank Davis is doing, if we're talking milking your financial opportunities and taking advantage of your window to get paid, which Tank Davis right now, he shouldn't, like, it's crazy that he's fighting Lamont Roach and being underpaid. It's crazy, right? That he's fighting Frank Martin and really not getting those huge bags like he should be getting post Ryan Garcia, right?
Hey man, who
Tank
fault
Davis
is
should
that?
already, but
Who
somebody's
fault is that?
fucking up.
Blame your managers, man. Blame your managers, Slim.
So my point is to take the Lamont Roach Jr. rematch is not good. It's not financially responsible, right? Taking the Lamont Roach Jr. rematch for Tank is like listening to a bunch of dumb niggas that want to take you down. These niggas don't want to see you rich. They just want to see you lose,
But
right?
Slim,
So I'm telling you, if I'm Tank Davis, right? I don't care what y'all niggas say. There ain't gonna be no rematch. Lamont Roach Jr. is all wrong for Tank, baby. All wrong.
I
Let that
gotta say
nigga go
this.
fight Shakur, right? Get a bag and not get hurt, and then go fight somebody else. He could get paid at 35. Just taking a tour. Yo, salute to H Money, man. H Money Mob, man.
I'm disagreeing.
Yo, so tell me, like, okay, on whose part? Tank or Lamont?
If I'm the Mont, yes, I want that. I want that rematch with Tank.
Yo, H Money. We talking
I'm gonna
about
tell you why.
we talking about Lamont Roach Jr. rematch and Tank Davis. I'm saying it don't need to be no rematch. It's like because it's like financially irresponsible for Tank to rematch this nigga, right? And Lamont Roach Jr. is gonna make more money being the nigga that beat Tank Davis for real, and everybody saw it, right? Now he gonna get that Shakur fight. Shakur ain't gonna hurt that man. Like remember your skit, nigga. Shakur hurt his hand opening the car door. Shakur can hurt his like that nigga ain't gonna do nothing to Lamont. And he gonna
I'm
get a turkey bag. He gonna get a turkey bag and not get hurt, right? By fighting a dude with brittle hands. That's a fact, right? So it would be stupid, right? No, not stupid. It'll be ego driven to go have a Tank rematch when you got that turkey bag against a nigga that cannot hurt you, no matter what happens, right? Shakur did it. Shakur turned down a Tank fight to get a turkey bag, my niggas. Like he
Let me
did
know
that
when you
shit.
finish so I can do my take.
I'm just saying. I mean, I was all right. Go ahead, my nigga. Go ahead.
Now, if I'm the Mont, again, I want that Tank rematch. Again, I think I beat him the first time. I want to slay that dragon that people say is the knockout artist, going back to the Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. Now, like that, you doing the comparisons with that, right? With the rematch, that was a bad decision on Deontay Wilder, the rematch Fury. It lost his edge as people saying he was the knockout artist. Same thing could possibly happen to Tank. He's like, again, all the pressure again is on Tank. Like I said in the first fight, you are known as the man who knocks out everybody. So I'm agreeing with you on that part.
Oh,
That
you've agreed with me on everything so far,
no.
except for the rematch part.
Yeah,
But we've
I'm
agreed on
sorry.
why he shouldn't have a rematch. Using the Deontay Wilder comparison is perfect, right? That's perfect. If Deontay Wilder accepts the draw against Tyson Fury and keeps it pushing, he's still that knockout kid.
You want me to tell you why I say that's different for Lamont?
No, you said for Tank.
No. For
No,
Tank,
you said
yeah,
that's what you said for Tank.
I'm saying, bruh, that's you sure you want to roll with that? But if I'm the Mont, yes. Matter of fact, I'm putting the pressure on to make sure I get my maximum dollars like you're doing right now. PBC definitely want that back right now because they have nothing else lined up for Tank. Do you see anything else lined up for Tank right now? Jake Paul don't moved on to something else right now. He'll come back to that, I guess.
Hey, bruh, you can say what you want to say, but PBC definitely does not want that fight to go down like that. PBC definitely does not want a rematch. Like you said, everything you that like that part is capped, right? You were on the money with everything except that part. You cannot prove to me that because PBC is in business to make money, right? They're not in business to serve Tank's ego, right? There is no financial benefit to PBC to rematch that nigga Lamont Roach. Fuck no. Send that nigga on his way, nigga. It's like, well, you just said it in the opening,
No,
of your
you
take.
just said it.
No, in the
Tank.
opening of your take, you said it. You said it. You were saying you compared to Deontay. I first saw that. I saw that take on the Danza podcast. Salute to the Danza podcast, right? But that's a fact, though. If Tyson Fury, right? I mean, Deontay Wilder doesn't rematch Tyson Fury and just accepts the draw and keeps it pushing, we do not see the fall of Deontay Wilder the way we saw it. He would still be that knockout kid. Still.
But here's the thing.
So
I don't
why
see
would
that.
PBC do that to Tank? When it just happened to their man. Deontay Wilder was their man.
They have nothing.
So
Tank
you
ain't
think,
got nothing else lined up,
you
Slim.
think
What he got lined up? What Tank
Al
got
Haymon
lined
is
up?
stupid enough to do to Tank Davis what got done to Deontay Wilder? You think Al Haymon is that fucking retarded?
Again, they have nothing else lined up, Slim. What they got lined up, they have nothing else lined up.
Dude,
Facts.
it's Tank Davis, bro. I guarantee you they'll have something lined up.
If it ain't Lamont, it ain't gonna be. People gonna
No.
scratch their heads, Slim.
Who? What people?
Outside out DMV. Matter of fact, that's gonna be one of the questions I'm asking Lamont Senior today, man.
Nobody
People
cares.
outside our
No,
area, he
nobody
can't go. He
cares.
can't fight nobody else outside our
So,
outside
so, so,
Lamont.
so, so you mean to tell me Tank Davis, right? Tank Davis' mental is caught up in the DMV to where he can't see the big picture as what Al Haymon would present to him, right? You can't
If you
see.
don't, it's gonna hurt him. It's gonna hurt the brand. It's gonna hurt the
How would
brand.
that hurt the brand? You just
Because
said
you the gorilla.
if
You the gorilla
Deontay
in the
Wilder
mist.
didn't
You
rematch
can't be
Tyson Fury, it would not
you
have
can't
hurt
be
his
avoiding
brand.
danger.
It's
You
one
can't avoid
fight.
that danger.
No, it's one fight. There is no hurt of the brand. Now I tell you what else, right? If Lamont Roach Jr. goes forward, right, and fights these other niggas, it doesn't hurt his brand at all. Because he'll go in there against Shakur and never come near getting knocked out, right? He might even catch Shakur a couple times. That helps Tank brand now. They attached now, nigga. They attached now. Don't fight. Fuck a rematch. Nigga, fuck a rematch. Get money, nigga. Tank can make more money fighting the top Mexican at that division than rematching Lamont. Simply off the race dynamic. Yeah, he could, man. Come on, man. Cut the shit, man. Cut the shit, bro. All right, yo, salute to Anthony Perez. Salute to Larry Benson. Let's see what they talking about. H Money saying, yo, if the rematch don't happen, who fault is it? Al Haymon? Al Haymon gonna shut that down? Anthony Perez.
No, it
Saying
ain't. How you gonna aim at? If the rematch don't happen, blame Tank.
no, Al Haymon, nigga. What you talking about?
He the boss.
Man, come on.
He the boss.
Hey, yo, let's chill.
Rematch don't happen.
Let's
Blame
chill.
Tank.
Let's chill with the selective takes, right? Because you know me, right? I'm a video editing junkie, right? If you stick with that, I can literally go back and show how you just contradicted yourself.
What are you talking about?
He going with Al. He loyal to Al. That's that. I got countless takes of you saying that, bro.
Yeah, he's loyal to Al.
But now all of a sudden, Tank the balls. Tank the balls. It's Tank's fault. Nah, nigga, it's Al, nigga.
At the end of the day, ain't nobody put a gun in your head. It's your decision.
No.
You're not a slave. You're not a slave.
Yo, what
man.
if you consistently said? What if you consistently said in the past?
He's loyal to Al. When what I say, sometimes you got to break away from that. I've said it. Nigga, you got to self-preservation.
Anthony
Self-preservation.
Perez is saying Shakur. So I'm assuming he's answering what you said. Who else is Tank gonna fight? So Shakur is a definite. Shakur wants that fight.
No, it's not a definite.
No,
PBC ain't
Shakur
fucking with
wants
that
that
fight
fight.
with Shakur, man.
No, Shakur wants that fight.
But that don't mean Tank want the
Shakur
fight.
wants that fight. You said what's next?
It ain't
Shakur wants
Tank.
that
It
fight.
ain't Tank. It ain't Tank, Slim.
Shakur wants that fight. He also said Cepeda, but I don't think De La Hoya will give him to Cepeda. They made money. They made money. That'll be a good fight. I'm gonna talk about that Cepeda Farmer fight, but first I'm gonna read what Larry Benson said. Larry Benson said Lamont
You mean
looking
to tell
comfortable.
me?
Lamont looking comfortable in the rematch if it happened. Tank has more to prove. If the fight happens and Lamont wins, Tank has been exposed. Tank knocked out. If Tank knocked out Lamont, the value will drop. They shouldn't fight each other. Basically, is what Larry Benson is saying. It's a lose-lose for both. They already fought. Now, all right, so check it. All right, now I'm gonna use Shakur and
Again,
Keyshawn.
I get
I'm gonna
Pop's
use
take
Shakur
on
and
it. I get
Keyshawn.
Pop's take on it in 2 hours about that. I'll
All right,
get
no,
Pop's
I'm
take
gonna
on
say
that.
I'm gonna get Shakur and Keyshawn, right? Now you got these two niggas who saying that they're friends and they won't fight, right? Tank and Lamont are real friends and they fought. So they already proved what they gotta prove to niggas. That's some real shit. So this my homie.
It's a
This
little
my
different. It's a
homie.
little different. You just say that again.
No. This is the
You said two
homie.
friends, right? You said
This
two
is the homie.
friends.
We stepped
Now
outside.
you
We
asking two
settled
brothers
our
to fight.
differences like
Remember, they're
men.
more than friends. They
We
brothers.
shut
They
the
brothers.
door.
Remember that.
Say what?
Remember, they more than friends. They brothers. You had two friends fight. Remember, they said they brothers.
Who?
Shakur, and Key.
They got this. So like brothers, how? Like black brothers? They all black brothers. Tank black too.
Man, you know what the hell I mean.
All them niggas,
You
if
know
they
what I
weren't
mean,
famous,
man. They
if
said
they
they
weren't
like
famous,
brothers, man. If they
no,
like
they all
brothers, then
brothers.
huh?
Al Heyman is also their brother.
Come on, man. You know exactly
No,
what
they
they talking
brothers.
about.
They all brothers. We they brothers. We brothers. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Shakur and Keyshawn are just as much brothers as any other black person to Shakur and Keyshawn. We all brothers.
I disagree.
And yo, and not even mention religion. They might also be brothers in Christ. You know what I'm saying? They are all types of brothers out here, man. But before that, right, they're fighters, right? So Tank and Keyshawn, Tank and Keyshawn, because I want to see that fight the most. The fight I want to see most is Tank versus Keyshawn. But I digress. Shakur and Keyshawn can't run their brother shit, right? They friends that could totally fight each other the way Tank and Lamont did. So Tank and Lamont ain't got nothing else to prove. Because if them two niggas can't fight, why we got a rematch? How about this? How about we fought, now y'all two bitch niggas fight, and now we could all wreck with each other. We all in 35, right? We all in 35. We could get our own little personal tournament going, right? I'd like to see Lamont turn it up like that. I like to see Lamont. All right, so what? All right, so check it. Just what if, right? What if instead of rematching, they both started calling out Shakur and Keyshawn? Like, yeah, y'all two bitch ass niggas don't want to fight each other. Y'all want to come run it with us? We fought. We'll fight both y'all bitch ass niggas, right? They would gain a whole new fan base off of that alone. I think right now is the time for Tank and Lamont to turn into Shakur and Keyshawn because they already fought. So they ain't got nothing else to prove to y'all niggas. They got nothing else to prove to y'all hating ass niggas. Nothing. Lamont can go on and get turkey bags.
Man, you know damn
Tank
well they
can go
ain't fighting.
on.
They ain't fighting,
Tank can go on and live out his legacy as that knockout kid from B-More. Right? You telling me tell all y'all niggas saying Tank and Lamont to rematch. Tell Shakur and Keyshawn to fight. I want to see y'all do that because them niggas already fought. Come on, let's mix it up at 35. Let's get 35 popping, right? Everybody that got a belt at 35 is a name, right? And they got a new nigga in the division who got a name now too. Let's get it popping, man. Let's mix it up. Cut up, man. I was about to say so cut the bullshit, right? Cut the bullshit, bruh.
I'll
Yo,
agree with
Larry
Larry.
Benson. Larry Benson say Lamont and Tank fight Keyshawn and Shakur and rematch after all the titles. Yeah, exactly. They ain't gotta fight each other no more. They friends. Now we gonna do what y'all two niggas trying to do. Now we running through the division. We fought each other. It was a draw. Now we want y'all bitch ass niggas, right? And since y'all two niggas scared to fight each other, right? I'll fight you. I'll fight you since you scared to fight your mans. Cause
Hey, you
one of
know what?
y'all niggas
Real
scared.
talk.
One of y'all
Real talk.
niggas scared, right? If I'm Lamont and Tank, that's the route I would take. But that's just me. Go ahead with your take.
I need Keyshawn and Shakur to fight a real dog. Somebody that they know that they just can't be all up in their face at the weigh-ins and shit, man. I want to see him fight a dog.
De Los Santos. Keyshawn Davis about to fight Edwin De Los Santos, bro.
I need to see. I hear the chatter until he
No,
sign
they
pen to
about to
paper.
fight. Keyshawn Davis is about to fight Edwin De Los Santos. He gonna put that
Is,
bam
it-
to
is,
sleep.
is that true or is that just rumorville?
Hold on, man. Let's see here. Let's see here. Larry Ben.
Because these mugs be all up in these fighters' face, man. That they know, man. They ain't got that dog in them or not gonna fight back, man. I'm getting sick of seeing that shit at the weigh-ins, man. Real talk, bro. Y'all way too many fights in, man. Fight a dog for real.
All right, so Larry Best is saying that fight would be big. That fight would be a bigger fight if they both got the titles and the winner takes all. The value will go up and the fight will be more entertaining. Yeah. He's talking about Tank and Lamont going at Shakur and Keyshawn. They all need to mix it up, right? Anthony Perez, Zepeda's a dog. Zepeda Tank is a big fight. Zepeda Tank is a big fight. So to answer your question, you got Shakur, you got Zepeda, right? You got Jay Paul. Tank got options. Then no rematch with Lamont Roach. Fuck that. Make them bitch ass niggas mix it up now like you and
Nigga,
your
if you
man
don't
did.
fight Lamont and you got Cepeda next, people gonna be scratching their heads. And I'm like, what
What?
the fuck?
Why you shitting on Zepeda?
Anybody shitting on Cepeda?
You
I'm just
acting like
saying, nigga,
Zepeda trash.
you got somebody that you need to run it back with that people said you ain't fucking
No.
beat.
Why they gotta run it back if Shakur and Keyshawn ain't gotta fight? They
I ain't
already
thinking
fought.
about.
They fought. It was a draw. They friends. They ain't gotta fight no more. A trilogy don't help either one of them niggas. They fought, nigga.
I don't think you
What's
understand,
up with
man.
Shakur and Keyshawn?
Right here in this
No.
DMV, you can't
I
get
know a
outside the
hater.
rematch.
Only a
But my
hater.
dad gonna
Only a
explain this
hater is
when I
gonna
do that
say that.
interview, man. You don't understand how it is in this
Only
DMV
a
right
hater
now.
is going to. I do understand the hating ass mentality that in the DMV amongst each other, right? Niggas hate on each other until they go to jail together. That's how it is, man. That's DMV mentality. Niggas that hate each other, but then go to the feds and they all tight now, right? So they ain't tight till they go to the feds. So of course they gonna have some shit to say about a multi-millionaire who just put his homie on and made him a multi-millionaire, right? Them two niggas
Who
ain't
you
gotta
talking
fight
about?
no more. They gotta run through the division now. That's what the fuck they gotta do. They ain't gotta fight no more. They ain't got nothing to prove to y'all niggas. That's a
You gotta
fact.
get that. He got to run it back and get that bag this
Yo, why
time.
you
Cause
ain't
they was
putting the heat
faking on the
on Lola,
bag
right?
last time.
No.
Faking on that bag last time.
Time out. What I want to know, what I want to know is, right? Why are like you? I don't hear the DMV saying it's only hear you saying this, right? So maybe because
Oh,
you in the DMV.
you gonna
All right,
learn today when I do that
now,
interview with
yo,
Lamont how
DMV,
they
if you in
Lamont
the chat,
Senior. You gonna see. You gonna see what I'm talking about.
DMV, if you in the chat, right? Explain to me how he got to rematch him, right? They already fought. It was a close fight. They homies. They both got put on. Now they all in the same division, right? And you got two niggas who getting by with a pass, right? Right? They put one nigga put the other nigga in a protection plan, right? He says, I want my homie to fight the best in the division, right? I'ma step out of the way. I'll take the fight if it's available, but I'll step out of the way. I'll even go up to 40 to ensure that my homie gets the fight, and I'll never fight him, right? Tank and Lamont, completely different. Tank is like, man, ain't all y'all niggas pussy. I'm about to put my man on who's a tough fight. Y'all just don't know it, right? He got put on after the fight. Now you want me to like die out my career or his career by fighting each other. That ain't good business. It's better business sense for them two brothers to now not fight, run through the division, and save that last rematch as like a retirement cap-off package for both of them. Like Larry Benson said. Larry Benson was right. Now, what the smart move is to not fight each other, no rematch, and go after Shakur and Keyshawn, right? Help, you know what I'm saying? Let's go through this division together, right? And then we rematch. Better fight. Even if Tank leave boxing and go to wrestling and come back to boxing, he's still Tank. You can't tell me that dude, he'd be worth more money, depending on how long he out.
Do you not see what's going
If
on?
Tank left
PBC
the
not
game
paying
for
for
one
that.
year, if
PBC
Tank
not paying
left the
for that
game
fight,
for
though.
1 year, the whole game will miss him.
I don't think you see what's going
If
on, man.
Tank pulled
PBC
the
not
Floyd
paying for no
Mayweather,
fucking fights for Tank.
no, I'm saying no. If Tank pulled a Floyd pretty boy Floyd Mayweather, right, and left the game for a year and a half and came back like Money Mayweather did,
And
right,
nobody would
he
care.
would be worth more money.
Nobody would
He would be worth
care.
more money. He would be worth more money now. I mean, then than
I
he is now.
disagree. I disagree, Slim. They would move on to, man. We so
No. What happened with Floyd? They wouldn't move on. It would
they
be
would
bigger
move
fights.
on.
No, it
You
would.
think
I
they gonna
know.
wait on Tank? Oh,
In
we
a
waiting on Tank
sense,
to come back? Hell no, man. They
it's like you
moving
don't get it.
on, Slim.
No. Niggas ain't waiting for
Boxing
Tank to come
keeps
back.
going. Boxing keeps going.
No. But this would happen. Keyshawn will become a bigger star. Shakur will become a bigger star, right? Abdullah Mason is a bigger star. Crumel Moten is a bigger star. Tank will come back a bigger star worth more money to bigger fights. That's a fact. How do I know that? That's the Floyd, Money, Mayweather, Al Heyman blueprint, my nigga. That's
See,
a
that was
fact.
Floyd. Floyd is 101. Slim, that's not gonna
Tank
happen
better
again.
not
That's
listen.
not gonna
Tank
happen
better
again.
not listen to y'all hating
That was
ass
a one of
DMV niggas.
one. That's not gonna happen again.
Man, Tank better not listen to y'all hating ass DMV niggas, right? And I'm just saying it's just you, because I ain't heard the DMV telling me this, right? Now, when I'm hearing the news I'm hearing out of the DMV is Keyshawn Davis is that nigga, right? All my niggas in the DMV is hitting me up telling me how Keyshawn Davis is that nigga. That's a fact. Am I wrong?
Again,
Am I wrong?
you're
No.
not hearing what I just said.
No. I heard what you said. I said it's
You
some
press
hating
the
ass
buttons
shit.
on people that you know you can press the.
You telling me a Zepeda fight, bro? Zepeda is a good fight. Shakur is a good fight for Tank, right? All of these fights are better than a Lamont Roach Jr. rematch. It don't make no sense for them niggas to fight again. They already fought. And for all y'all pressing them to fight, tell Shakur and Keyshawn to fight. Do that. Read the chat, man. Hold on, what's going on out here? Larry Benson say Tank should have left when he knocked out Frank Martin and came back this year at the end of the 2026. Yeah, I mean, like, cause he plans on bouncing, bruh. Like, it's obvious as hell. Like, even the way he approached that Lamont Roach Jr. fight. Lamont beat his ass. Like, I ain't gonna like, I ain't making excuses, but like his head ain't in the game no more. And in boxing, not having your head in the game is dangerous. Not having your head in the game is dangerous, my nigga. Yo, Desmond Major, salute. Tank over everybody, 100. Yo, you back? Oh, Relax and Chill says Tank will always be a show. If he's out for a year, the comeback will be huge. Facts. Everybody know this, man. And see, like, yo,
You
Relax
didn't
and
hear what I
Chill.
said. I said if he take off for damn near 2 years, he's still gonna be the show.
Hold on, time out. Let me set up your tape. Okay, so
You
ready?
said if he take off for 2 years and come
Time
back
out. I
over
said a
30
year and a
years
half.
old,
I
he
said a year
coming
and a
back
half.
after 2 years.
I said a year
He
and a
be
half.
damn near 33.
I got it on tape. I said a year and a half.
What? What? That's crazy as hell.
All right, so check it out. So I'm setting up your tape. All right, so hit a check. Here is the DMV hate tape. Go ahead, man. Run with it. Let's
I
hit the
just
hate out
said
of
it.
the DMV.
You out 2 years and talking about coming back and still being number one in the sport? Shit. No.
Explain.
People move on. Our memory, I mean, we are like, as far as just anything, news, travel, anything, we see we in a whole different world right now. They would move on, Slim.
Keep it going. Keep saying it. Keep saying it. What
That's
else you
enough.
got?
That's enough. That's
Oh,
that's that's
oh, so
enough.
you ready for my reply?
Go ahead.
Pretty boy Floyd Mayweather became Floyd Money Mayweather, right? In the process, he left the game for a year and a half, went to do other shit, right? He fought in the WWE, became a huge celebrity, went on Dancing with the Stars, and pulled in the white people that like Snoop Dogg, right? So now he goes back to boxing, throwing dollar bills in your face, right? Call me Money Mayweather, right? Dancing. He got a TV show. He do a reality show. Before every fight, he do a reality television show, right? Thinking next level, changing the game in the process, right?
Tank's
He
not
came back.
Floyd.
No. Time out. It's my
Tank's not
reply.
Floyd.
This is my reply, right? This is my
I'm
reply.
just saying. I'm
This
just
is my
saying.
reply, though. This is my reply. So there's a business model that's already established. He came back. Everybody he left when he came back was now bigger than they were before he left, right? We had a chance to watch them. This is the part you're getting confused at, right? They're not moving on, which they are, but they still remember who Floyd Mayweather is. And so now when they watch these fights, they're like, man, Floyd will beat his ass though, right? Everybody want to see it. So now let's fast forward. Floyd Mayweather's young protege, Gervonta Tank Davis, right, has followed Floyd's game plan to the T, and it worked. He's a superstar, right? He even like went out on his own, but he did it. Did the Ryan Garcia fight, right? Floyd still got a piece of that. But what happened after that? He left Floyd, everything fell to pieces. Went to jail, had to fight two black dudes and get underpaid, right? Floyd laughed at the fact he fighting two black dudes. Like, man, if he was fucking with me, this would never happen, right? But we gonna make it work.
What
We
are you
gonna
talking
make it work.
about?
No, I'm still replying.
Before he left Mayweather Promotions, he fought a black fighter. Do you not forget Rolly Romero?
Hey, Rolly
Did he
Romero is
not
a
fight Rolly
Latino, bro.
Romero? He is black.
I'm,
He
I,
is black. His daddy black.
he's Latino. His dad's Cuban. All
They
right.
black.
So now he keeps it moving, right? All these fights. So if Tank leaves the game for a year and a half, right? You see how y'all niggas talking about he got to fight Lamont? Everybody else will become a bigger name, right? Only thing that's gonna happen is every time they fight, niggas
What
are
you
going.
thinking? Tank is Floyd. Floyd is not Tank is not Floyd, man.
Every time they fight, right?
Not the
Everybody's
same
gonna
type of
watch their
accolades,
fights.
man. They not the
Everybody's gonna
same.
watch their fights and be like, man, Tanker knocked that Bama out though. Tanker knocked that Bama out. They'll say that for a whole year and a half, right? And then when Tank comes back, they're nothing but huge fights. Salute the boxing with 2-4, man. Yeah. So you could try and like see, I see your style, right? You got like a Fox News style. You try to deflect,
I'm in
distract,
reality. I'm in
straw
reality.
man arguments,
Again,
right? It's
you
all
basing
money,
this on.
but you
So
can't
last image we
disprove
got is Tank going
anything
to
I
his knee
said.
talking about I got grease in my head and then he gonna take off for 2 years.
Yeah,
Shit.
it worked.
Shit.
Yeah, it worked. It's a proven formula that's out there. You can't disprove that, right? Because there's already a business model. It's already established.
You blame it. You talking about a one of one. Floyd is one of one. You
Sugar
have
Ray
not
Leonard
seen
did it.
nobody else do that, man.
Sugar
That's
Ray
one of
Leonard did
one.
that. Sugar
Who?
Ray Leonard did that.
No, he didn't.
Sugar Ray Leonard left the game and then came back like 2 years later and fought Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Yeah, but that was it. You make it seem like
No,
he
no, no,
came
no.
back
You
and was
said nobody else did it. You said
he
nobody else
came
did it. I
back for
gave you another name
a
immediately.
fight, a fight.
No, immediately. I gave you another name immediately. Sugar Ray Leonard did it. I mean, keep going. What?
And who was on top at the time? Marvin
Muhammad
Hagler.
Ali
Marvin
did
Hagler
it.
had all the commercials and stuff. Slim. Sugar Ray was not number one.
Muhammad Ali did it.
Explain that.
Muhammad Ali left the game for 2 years and came back bigger.
When?
Oh, man, if you don't understand the history of
No,
Muhammad
when?
Ali,
No, explain when.
yo,
When?
that's a whole nother video. The history of Muhammad Ali. So if this is a boxing talk, everybody already knows the Ali story. right? If we gotta explain the history of Muhammad Ali, that's a different video, right? But
Again,
Muhammad
why did
Ali
he take
did
off
it.
for the 2 years? Why did he take off for 2 years?
Muhammad Ali did it.
Why did he? I'm asking you, why did he take off
No,
for the
you
2
said who
years?
did it, right? Muhammad Ali did it. Sugar Ray Leonard did it. Floyd Mayweather Jr. did it, right? So you telling me Javante Tank Davis can't do it? It's been done
Yeah.
3 different
Yeah, go
times.
ahead. Yeah, whatever you say.
It's been done
Basically,
three different times already,
we're in a different time, Slim.
which makes it even better, right? Because now you got social media.
We're in the microwave era, Slim. We're not in
Exactly.
the
So
newspaper
what
era
happens?
of the
What
of the
happens?
19th,
What
20th
happens?
century. You
What
thinking
happens
19th,
when
20th
athletes
century with newspapers and shit like that, man. We're in a whole nother we're in the world of the internet, apps and shit. Motherfuckers ain't got what you
keep
call it?
arguing my
My
case?
potential only lasts for like 5 seconds looking at
You
shit.
proving my
Man,
case.
they gonna once you out, they gonna forget about you, man.
Actually, not. You prove my case, and then when you realize you tried to wrap it up by just saying shit, right? Right?
How I
But
prove your
it don't
case?
work like
How I
that
prove your case?
because the same thing you saying that's going to cause people to forget about you is the exact same thing that's going to make them never forget, right? Why does Floyd Mayweather still sell fights? He's been
What
retired over
fights he
10 years.
sold, Slim? Man, have you seen them empty ass stadiums? Slim, I know you're not gonna say
The
Floyd selling
internet,
motherfucking
my
fights.
guy.
That nigga
The
not selling no
internet,
fights,
my
man.
guy. The internet, my guy. That's why, right? So people, so like
You really saying Floyd selling?
these
Oh,
athletes, right? These athletes
oh
will leave
shit.
their sport. These athletes will leave their sport, then go to the internet and make more money. Nigga. Shannon Sharp, my guy. Deion Sanders, my guy. Sean Porter is making more now on the internet. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Chris Algieri, my guy. More people know him
Hey,
now.
thank you, Hills. This
No,
formula worked
no.
in different
Tim
eras.
Bradley.
This a
More
whole
people
nother
know Tim
era,
Bradley
Slim.
right now than when he
We in
beat
the
Manny Pacquiao.
microwave era where news goes by in 1 minute. Nigga, they move
But
on so fast when
celebrities
it
are
comes to the news.
forever.
You know this, and
Celebrities
you
are
know this.
forever, my nigga. Celebrities stick around, right? So basically, the internet makes Tank a bigger celebrity when he's not boxing. So when he comes back to Jake Paul, my nigga. KSI, my nigga.
Nigga, you glazing Tank over there, man. Nigga,
Look at you.
if
That's
he
what
out the
niggas do when they
motherfucking game
lost.
for 2 years, he ain't gonna
That's
be
what
like he ain't
niggas
gonna be
do when
coming
they
back the same.
lost, nigga. Yo, so if Tank Davis becomes a social media influencer, right? He
Hey, he
goes
wouldn't
up.
do that.
He
That nigga
does.
don't even like
You
talking.
said the internet. You said the internet, right?
He
The
don't like
internet. Jake
talking, man.
Paul,
You know he not doing no
Logan
fucking
Paul,
podcast.
KSI, Deji, right?
Tank is not doing a
Even
podcast.
if Kai Cenat bitch ass wanted to get into the ring, right? He would make a whole lot of
Tank go
money.
out for 2 years, he will be
So yeah,
forgotten.
yes, the fuck he can, nigga. It's
Tank
because
will be
y'all
out for
hating
2 years,
ass
he will
niggas
be
in the
forgotten.
DMV don't want to see Tank rap. You a Tank hater, bro. You a
How I'm a
Tank
fucking
hater,
Tank
bro.
hater?
You a fucking Tank hater. Like you cool with Calvin. You a Tank hater. Like you want to see the nigga fall. You want to see the nigga fall, bro. It's like, yo, and you can't help it because you from DC, right? So you want to see the Baltimore nigga fall, right? You want to kick back, and you want to be the DC nigga to be the one to take him out. That,
What?
That's DC Baltimore. That's the institution. Yes.
Nigga, what is you talking
Yo,
about?
that's the institutionalized mind of
What
DC and
is you talking
Baltimore,
about?
right? So for people that don't understand the DC Baltimore beef, this right here can help y'all get some insight to it, right? See, right now, we got a
This
situation
nigga.
where this young nigga from Baltimore has really established himself, right? And this nigga from DC came and made him look bad. And a lot of DC niggas is on the sideline like, yeah, nigga, yeah, right? Nigga, you ain't done shit. Rematch him then. Rematch him then, Slim. Rematch him, Slim. Rematch. Man,
That's right, rematch him, Slim.
you ain't shit for
Matter of fact, I'm
real,
gonna say the
Slim.
same shit when I
Like,
talk to Lamont dad in two
hey,
hours. And I'm gonna say,
y'all
yeah,
see the way
Slim.
Gary Russell Jr. be hating on Tank? That's DC Baltimore, right? When Tank was out here knocking niggas out, Gary Russell was the one, man, Tank be losing for real. You know what I'm saying? He just got to get lucky and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Gary Russell Jr., this nigga, and a whole bunch of other niggas are laughing right now, right? And they want to see the rematch because they want to see the DC nigga take out the Baltimore nigga. And if we got any DMV and B more niggas in the chat, y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all know I'm telling the motherfucking truth, right? So that's what I'm saying. So Tank gonna listen to y'all niggas and get fucked up in the game, bruh. Leave that nigga alone. That's the homie, right? But listen to a bunch of haters in the DMV who really want to see you fail, right? It's not the smartest thing to do.
You cannot avoid the rematch, man.
No, you have the rematch, but down the line. You don't no
No,
immediate rematch.
next. That shit got to be next.
Why?
Hey, man,
Explain why.
explain why.
Yeah, explain why. After saying
For
all I
many
just said,
factors.
explain
One
why.
that was one we know that was some straight bullshit. Got the A side hook up with that knee drop. Got the motherfucking going through the ropes. You man, it was so much involved with that bullshit. He owed Tank owe him 250. Man, so much bullshit. That man, they got to run that shit back, son. I need that
So
fade back. I need that
so so
fade back.
so everything you just said, right? Why would I run that back? Why? If I'm
Because
either
you said
one.
you that gorilla from Baltimore that can't nobody fuck with. Nigga, I'm saying I can.
There it
Nigga, I'm
is.
saying I
There
can.
it is. DCB boy, there it is. You can't leave it. It's like racism almost, right? But it's amongst niggas. And it's geography based and culturally based, right? From geography, right? Having to be so close, but it's like different tribes, right? But the same tribe, right? So it's weird, right? But that nigga just said it. You supposed to be that gorilla from Baltimore, Nick. You see the way he said Baltimore? Like, rewind the tape and look at the way this nigga said Baltimore. Like,
Nigga,
for real,
what?
bro.
What?
And so these are the niggas that want the rematch. For real. Them niggas don't got a rematch, though. They already proved their point. They'll make a lot more money saving that rematch for a few years down the road, bro. That's the smartest thing to do, in my opinion.
We don't know if this nigga gonna be in boxing in a few years. He talking he want to get out. Hell no. No, we need that. We need that fade back, Slim. We need that back.
Yo, so what?
Next.
So what else? Yo, so did you watch? No, let's go to Zepeda, man. Let's go to Zepeda, man. Did you see Zepeda versus Tevin Farmer?
That was a good fight.
That was a damn good fight. Who you had in that? Did the
I
right
mean,
man
this.
win?
I mean, this time around, it could have. I honestly thought it could have went either way. Like the first time, I definitely thought Tevin Farmer won. It could have went either way.
Yeah, Zepeda put that pressure on him, man. He put him in that pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yo, Tevin Farmer was countering though, but he a pillow fist, right? And he's a counter puncher. He's a counter puncher pillow fist. So if you
What he
ain't Devin,
said made
that's hard to
what
say.
what he said made sense though, because with him not being the B side, he wasn't gonna get that, man. He wasn't gonna get that nut.
He can't. He can't. Like they can't sell Tevin Farmer. They tried. They tried. Yo, and keep it real. Tank ducked Tevin Farmer. Or not Tank. Floyd ducked for Tank. People don't remember that when they was back in 26. They ducked. Yo, it was a duck. Floyd didn't want that matchup. He felt Tevin Farmer was a bad matchup for Tank. I
I
disagree, but Floyd
I
didn't.
mean, yeah.
You
I
remember that
mean,
shit, right?
mm-hmm.
So I mean, but yo, I think Tevin Farmer did his thing. I feel it could have, like you said, I feel it could have gone been a draw, but I'm not mad because the pay to put the pressure on him.
You
Like
know
he
one.
had to take it.
One of the questions I'm gonna ask Lamont Senior.
What's up?
I'm gonna ask him, man, how you think that fight would have went if Coach Calvin was the head trainer?
Of course he gonna say it was the same thing.
No, I'm saying, do you think that stylistically it would have been the same coming from Tank? From what you saying as compared to with him with Barry? Because he's faced Barry Hunter before. He's beat Barry before head up in the corner. So I wanted to know if he thought it would have been a different stylistic matchup if he would have been facing Coach Calvin.
Hey, you know what it remind me of? Like you remember when Joe Goosen said what he said about Ryan Garcia?
What do you say?
He said you don't actually train Ryan Garcia, you just work with Ryan Garcia. He's like this. He already has his idea of what he knows exactly what he needs to get prepared for. So I feel like that bullshit right there was what Barry Hunter and Calvin Ford were dealing with. It doesn't matter which one of them was in the corner. That was Hollywood Tank. You don't actually train Hollywood Tank. You know what I'm saying? You just work out with Hollywood Tank. He already know. He can make the referee apologize for counting on a knockdown. This is Hollywood Tank. Don't actually and don't touch him. He hates body shot. Don't touch him. It's Hollywood Tank in a boxing match, right? Yeah, he like so. It don't matter who. That's why he bought two. He bought two head coaches because he didn't need neither one of them.
Hey, you know what's
Because they didn't
funny?
train him. They just worked out with him.
You know what's funny? Your boy Ryan just made a tweet talking about he back with Derek James.
Of course, Derek James is like this, man. It's a check. Derek James know Joe Goosen was telling the truth. You don't really train Ryan Garcia.
So I got a question though. I got a
What's up?
question.
What's up?
Now he was with Eddie Reynoso. What happened that he must ain't like the discipline of Eddie Reynoso that now he's saying all of a sudden, hey, I'm going to go fuck with Derek James.
Eddie Reynoso would call out his bullshit, right? Eddie Reynoso would call his bullshit. And Ryan also probably, to keep it real with people, because people don't know, Ryan also may hang out with too many niggas. Like he might have too many niggas pulling up to the gym. Because Ryan hangs out with black people too. Like it's a fact. Like a lot. That's why niggas know he not racist. Keyshawn even said it. Like he ain't racist for real.
Hey, I got one for you.
What's up?
Hey, Melcar X, he said, what's up, OGs? It's been a real long time. It's my first year of college and it's hectic. I saw Zeb's reaction on Tank versus Roach on Instagram, but I didn't hear Scooter. So what you think happened?
Oh, Melcar. I gave a take on it, man. Hollywood Tank pulled up. It's kind of what I was just saying. Hollywood Tank pulled up with two head coaches, not focused, taking the fight as a joke, and got embarrassed. I'd say Lamont Roach beat his ass. The whole world saw it, right? And if they would have counted that knockdown, it would have been undeniable. I think the fact that Tank made the referee apologize for counting on a knockdown was one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen in boxing, right? The whole thing, I feel, though, was hilarious. The sticking their head out of the ring, having Coach Calvin Ford basically be like a wrestling WWE manager, right? Coming wiping your eyes when you kick back and do the Ric Flair, woo! Right? I feel all that Hollywood Tank shit, right, was what happened. That's my opinion. I felt he was unfocused. I felt he was ego driven. I felt he got showed up. I felt karma happened to him, right? I felt he deserved to get his ass kicked. I felt because of the way he was acting and the way he treated Coach Calvin. I said he deserved that ass whipping, right? But because Tank is my man's, I'm happy, right? I'm happy that that's just a draw. And these niggas ain't never got to run that back till later down the line. And that's my take.
Choo-choo! Man, sound like the goddamn excuse train right here, man. I
What was
just
an
jumped
excuse?
aboard the fucking excuse train for Tank, man. What the fuck, man? Why y'all just can't say, you know what? Lamont just had a better night.
I just said that.
Nah, man, y'all went around the world to say, oh man,
No,
Hollywood,
he asked me
nigga.
like
So
this.
every time Tank don't have a good performance, y'all gonna say this nigga it was off about something. What
No,
the
no, no,
fuck?
no, no. What happens outside the ring is part of the fight. And like what happens inside the ring is what happens inside the ring. So the results are that Tank got his ass beat and should have lost the fight, right? He made the referee apologize for counting on a knockdown. Let me say that again. Tank Davis, protege of
Okay,
Floyd
maybe
Money
I'm not
Mayweather, not
specifically
Pretty
saying
Boy.
you.
Tank Davis, protege of Floyd Money Mayweather, right? He's been on the Jets. He's had the tour. He's seen all the belts, right? He's been. Yo, am I back?
Hell
Yeah.
no, black as a mother.
Man, shit, man. Hold on. I thought I turned this on Do Not Disturb. The motherfuckers know when to spam me, bro. Yo, I'm telling
Damn,
you,
Slim.
man. It's probably somebody watching the show to spam me. You got my number. Oh, man. What the fuck? I'm still black.
Hell yeah.
Man, I'm gonna stay black. But I'm just saying, like, on the screen, though.
Yeah, you
Y'all can hear
black,
me,
you
though, right?
black. It's
You can hear me,
black.
though, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, so where was I before we got interrupted?
The excuse train. We aboard the excuse train right now.
Oh, yeah. So how is that an excuse? Tank made the referee apologize for counting on a knockdown. Tank Davis,
No.
protege.
I guess what I
Tank Davis. protege of Floyd Money Mayweather, right? The same man who fired a referee in the middle of a fight, right? Happens to be in this fight right here, made the referee apologize for counting on a legitimate knockdown, right? Not only that, the referee watched him stick his head out the ropes and get illegal assistance, right? Wiping his face. You ain't supposed to do that. Nobody called the timeout, right? And then like stick your head back in the ring, and the referee is pleading his case to you.
I don't think you understand.
Did Stevie Willis plead his case to Tank or didn't he?
Again, I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
No, but did Stevie Willis plead his case to Tank? That's all I want to know.
He did all. He did all that.
Did
But
Stevie
I don't think you
Willis,
understand what I'm trying
Stevie
to
Willis basically
say.
apologize for doing his job? Did that happen?
Again, I'm not denying none of that happened. What I'm saying
I'm
is
saying so.
the
Yes, that
fans.
nigga got
Listen
his
to what I'm
ass
saying.
beat.
Listen to what I'm saying.
No, I'm
I've been
agreeing
listening to
with you
different
though.
podcasts and stuff, and they've been saying, Tank was off. Tank was been talking about he been wanting to get out of boxing, but 30 fights before that, y'all ain't been saying none of that shit. Why now that y'all got to make these excuses? I don't understand. Why y'all just can't say, you know what? Lamont had a better game plan. Lamont Sr. outcoached motherfucking Barry Hunter, and it is what it is. But now everybody coming with these goddamn excuses, man. It's the excuse train that's coming aboard right now, man. I never seen so many excuses in my life, man.
Yo, I'm back. Can you see me?
Hell no, I can't see.
Oh, it's saying like, yo, hey, can y'all see me in the chat? It's saying I'm back.
You
I
black as
see
midnight.
myself.
But that's good that you see yourself. I can't see.
Can't. How about now?
Nah.
Now for yo.
Larry said you still hiding.
Oh man, okay. All right, I'm just leave it. I found a new backdrop I'm gonna use though. This shit kind of lit. Oh wow. All right. Oh yeah. I'm running with this. This is the new look on these lives.
Hey, what you want me to ask Senior?
Honestly, the turkey bag.
I'm definitely asking about that.
Yeah. From a business, I want you to ask him about basically like what we've been talking about from a business perspective. Do you think it'll be better for Lamont to go ahead and fight Shakur and rematch Tank later down the line?
I'm gonna ask. Because that's a good one. What you trying to get?
I'm reading the chat. Mel Carr saying, why you didn't tell me that Lamont coached Tank when he was younger? Lamont Sr. coached Tank when he was younger.
Shit, I got an interview talking about that.
Yo, hey, so check it now. What else would you ask him, man? Cause like, for real, like, I just would love to sit down and chop it up with him. But that's your boy. You gonna chop it up with him, man? Chop it up because I want to keep it real too. Ask him about
we getting Lamont. We getting Lamont on here. We getting Lamont Jr. on here.
Hey,
when he get back, he on vacation right now. When he get back, I'm getting Lamont when he get back.
Ask him about the shaking.
Nigga.
Yo, ask him about him shaking at the press conference.
Nigga, I did on the last video. He said, man, that was some bullshit.
So I'm really wondering, like, because if it's a medical condition,
go to my last interview that I did with him at the gym with all the influencers in there. It's on that video. I asked him about that. He said, man, that's some bullshit.
So yo, but if it's a medical condition, I don't want to be making jokes about it.
He said it was bullshit.
All right, yeah, because like for real, if it's a medical condition, I want to apologize because I was joning, and I don't want to be joning on niggas with the shakes, and they can't stop.
Nah, he ain't got no medical condition. Nah, he ain't got no medical.
Yeah, because it was a medical condition. Like I offer my most sincerest apology.
Nah, no, man.
I'm serious though. That's no laughing matter.
No, man, I'm serious, man. He ain't got no motherfucking.
So it was because he was nervous then, right?
Nah, he wasn't fucking nervous. It was just bullshit.
No, he was shaking. He was definitely shaking. I saw the shit.
Nah,
I'm just glad it's not a medical condition, my nigga. That's all. I'm just happy that it's not that. That's not the case.
You wildin', Slim.
Tell him the truth though. This is a solid nigga. Yo, he got nut. Yo, that dude should be the proudest father on the planet right now.
I definitely got to talk to him about his pro box no excuse card they got coming up, man. Got a lot of young fighters on that card, man. And
Hey, yo.
that's a good look for the DMV.
Yo, salute to Mel Car X. Is Keyshawn Davis probably the next big American star like Tank because he has that potential? I mean, I've been saying it. Like I'm time stamped. There's gonna be a lot of new
Again,
Keyshawn Davis fans.
I need to see him fight somebody who got some dog in him. Every
The
time
nigga
at
the
these press
champ.
conferences, the
The nigga the champ at 135. We one of the champs up there. The nigga's a champion at 135. He's an Olympic silver medalist and a champion at 35.
And who he fought?
Nigga, he is the dog, nigga. You talking about you just see him fight? Nigga, he
Nigga. When
is
you
the
you gotta
dog,
fight
nigga.
another dog, man. You up there bullying motherfuckers at the weigh-in and shit. I'm tired of seeing this shit with these fighters, man. Nigga,
Shakur
fight a
Stevenson
dog,
scared of
nigga.
him.
That's why I was so glad when Tank fought Lamont, because nigga, he had a dog in front of him, and I told y'all he was
No.
gonna be a
Time out,
dog.
time out. You right about that, right? I'm glad Tank and Lamont fought to show those two niggas how you supposed to do it, right? Because we friends too, right? We fought, nigga. It was a great fight. Y'all scared to fight because y'all don't want Shakur to get beat up. Keyshawn, yo, and Shakur Stevenson is a sucker for accepting that. Honestly, if I was with a crew and I feel like niggas feel like somebody can beat my ass, so they gotta protect me, me and that nigga gotta fight now, bro. Cause that's just a bad energy now, bro. Like, nah, I'm not okay with being in the protection plan. If he really believed he a GOAT, he would insist on fighting Keyshawn Davis, right? Keyshawn Davis is sitting back, basically like, man, you a bitch ass nigga. I gotta protect you, nigga. Nigga, if you didn't need protection, I'd stay at 35. Because you need protection, I'm gonna try to unify one more belt, then I'm gonna go up to 40. Get the Tank fight with your fishbone ass hands, nigga. Fucking fishbone hand having ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, yeah. And the big homie Bud is all in my ear talking about, yeah, we gotta look out for the little homie. I'm like, all right, yeah, all right, it's whatever. This is if I'm following what you said, right? Because I watched what you said. You said Keyshawn Davis, like underneath, is not okay with the protection plan. He just going along just to get along.
I feel that.
You feel like I don't think he that type of nigga. I think he would blow all that shit up if he felt like that.
I don't know, man.
You don't know, so who would win that fight?
Okay.
Keyshawn Shakur.
And again, like you said with this whole 35 situation, why is he still like in conversations talking about 40, going to 40?
I just told you, he going to 40 to get out of Shakur's way. He doing it as the homie.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. I don't like it.
I hate that shit.
Okay. Here's my issue with Key, right? You say that Andy Cruz is not this and not that, and you'll fuck him up. Well, nigga, fight him then. He don't beat your ass in the amateurs. Get back in the pros. I don't care what you say, talking about he ain't worth all this and that. Well, nigga, fight him then.
Man, Andy Cruz, man, how many fights this nigga got?
Do that matter?
Yeah.
Do that matter for real?
Yeah,
Key got 12.
yeah.
Key got 12.
Like time out. You should, you Keyshawn Davis, right? You are a rising star. You do interviews like a young Muhammad Ali, right?
But you connected to Andy Cruz.
You consistently sell out. You consistently sell out the venues they put you in, right? As a headliner, you have sold out a few venues now, right? Now, you telling me to go fight this dude from Cuba who don't nobody know, they got a boring, no knockout style, get in the ring so you can run from me? I may as well fight Shakur Stevenson then.
Well, let me ask you this thing.
If you want me to fight this immigrant, I may as well fight Shakur Stevenson.
Nigga, he's a name. So you mean to tell me you're gonna get
one
of your little mandatories that ain't nobody
name.
gonna really know? So you're gonna do a mandatory ain't nobody gonna know.
Yo, Larry Benson, tell him, man, Andy Cruz got like 5 or 6 fights. This nigga just sat on here with a straight face and said Andy Cruz is a name. I mean, he got a birth certificate with a name on it.
Are they not connected? Every time they ask key questions, they bringing up Andy Cruz.
They are not connected. Yo, Coach Kenny Ellis, right, is putting that narrative out because he afraid that dude could actually beat Tank Davis. Coach Kenny Ellis knows that Keyshawn Davis is the biggest threat to Tank, not Shakur. So So why would I waste all that
How's
fighting
he
a
a big
nigga from
threat to
6
he not
fights
really a
who
big
just fucking
I'm gonna be honest with
immigrated here under Biden? This nigga,
you. He
this
not a
nigga,
big
the
threat to Tank.
only reason this nigga's in America because of Joe Biden, man. You know what
Nigga,
I'm
he not
saying?
a big threat to Tank. Let me tell you why he not a big threat to Tank, man. Because I don't even really see them fighting, dog. He already talking about going to 140. I don't really see them fighting, dog. I'm gonna be honest with you. So
Yo,
nah, he not a threat to he not a threat.
Melcar X, right? Melcar X is saying Lamont Roach is not a name, but he got to fight against Tank. That's because they friends. That's because they friends. And that's Tank, right? Tank is a bigger name than Keyshawn. Keyshawn can't afford to be fighting these boring ass fighters. If he's going to fight a dude with a soft punching, running style like Cruz, he may as well fight Shakur Stevenson, right? Because Shakur got like what, 20 something fights now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So why you got this little nigga, this little immigrant over here with 5 fights? You kind of attach his name to me on the champ? I'm Keyshawn, man. All y'all niggas is hating saying this
Hold
nigga's
up, man.
name.
Hold up, man. Andy Cruz got more than 5 fights. Hold up, let me look this shit
Nah,
up.
nigga. You got Zepeda at 35. You got Lamont Roach at 35. You got Shakur Stevenson at 35. Lomachenko. And y'all niggas keep talking about some immigrant, right? Who can't even knock a nigga out. Who got a soft punching running style, right? You trying to attach him to the superstar, Keyshawn Davis. Get the fuck out of here, man. Keyshawn Davis is a future superstar. He's the dude who's next after Tank, not Shakur. I think I done lost this nigga. Jansen is saying we want T.O. events against
My
Tank.
bad, my bad.
What's
Can you
up?
see me?
Yeah, I can see.
Nah, I was trying to look up Andy Cruz. I couldn't look at the Hey, anybody know Andy Cruz record, man? I think he
Hey,
got
yo.
more than 10 fights, dog. He got
Hey,
more than 10.
yo, no, he don't got a lot of fights, bro. He just immigrated here under Biden. Mel Cox is saying, Scooter, come on now, man. Big dog Andy Cruz with Boozy. He has been looking good, in my opinion. And we know how the streets talk. People will say Keyshawn ducking the guy who beat him. That's what they'll say. But that's niggas like Coach Kenny Ellis
Hey,
putting.
man, I'm trying to say, that's right. Bozy and man, come on, Slam. You can't avoid this Andy Cruz, man. You talking, dancing around him. If you like that, Slim, like, yeah, I want that motherfucker. Yeah, he beat me twice in the amateurs. But in the pros, I'm gonna beat his ass. Matter of fact, I would sleep Andy Cruz. But you don't hear none of that talk, man.
Okay, so let's get this straight. Andy Cruz's style, is it fan friendly?
I don't know if it's fan friendly.
Because you don't watch him.
Nah.
Thank you, man. So now, I'm Keyshawn Davis. I'm a rising star, right? And you want me to fight this dude who's a problem, not because he can hurt me, but because he can run faster than me, right?
It's the rep, nigga. He don't beat your ass twice.
No, make it make sense though, right?
It is
Make it
making
make
sense.
sense.
Like, nigga, I want that get back. Nigga,
He wins nothing by
you
fighting
got
Andy
to
Cruz.
have the
Nigga, you don't even watch
Marvelous
Andy Cruz
Hagler
fight.
mentality. Marvelous Hagler mentality was,
You
nigga,
just
I'm
hating
coming
on
to your
Keyshawn.
city. Nigga, I'm fighting everybody in the top 20. I don't give a fuck if you in Philly. I come to your hometown and beat your ass. You got to have that type of mentality.
Who you talking about, Boots?
No, I'm talking about motherfucking Keyshawn right now. You got to have that mentality like, man, yeah, that motherfucker got me in the amateurs. I want that get back. Instead of downplaying Andy Cruz, talking about, oh, he ain't this and that in the pros. Well, nigga, he beat your ass, right? Nigga, get the get back.
This nigga is yo, you hyping up a nigga with 5 fights. This is hilarious. You and oh, yes, right. Kenny Ellis is your man's. I get it now. I get it now. So yo, did y'all playing this? Is like some media shit. You and Coach Kenny playing this? Huh, man? Do you and Coach Kenny playing this? Y'all like, yo, we gonna say the name Andy
Yeah,
Cruz. We
Ken
gonna
and
say the
Andy.
name Andy Cruz as
So
loud and as much as possible.
if he fighting Joe Blow Garcia next, man, that nobody know, nigga, I ain't trying to hear none of that.
Who's he fighting next, my nigga?
That's what I said. I said, if he fight Joe Blow,
He's fighting Edwin De Los Santos next.
we don't know that. Is it official? No.
Come on, man. You gotta stop with these hateful takes, bro. You're
How's
like,
it hateful? It's
you,
not
you don't be
official. It's
saying
not
shit.
official,
You
man.
just jump out there. You got like an undermining thing where you try to be, but is it though? Do we know that? Like, nigga,
Nigga, we don't know that.
He's fighting Edwin De Los Santos. Yes, that's happening. That's happening, bro. Yeah. So he's fighting, and before that, he fought Burchett.
When they
right?
fight, all right. When
Before
they fight,
that,
you
he
know,
fought
all right.
Burchett,
Fuck.
right?
Since you know when
Before
they
that,
fight,
he fought
when
the
is the
man.
fight?
Before
Well, I
that,
need to
he
know when
fought
the
the man
fight.
that beat
When the fight?
Navarrete. Before that, he
When
fought the man
Keyshawn
that beat
fighting De Los
Navarrete.
Santos? When is Keyshawn fighting De Los Santos? What date? What's the
Before
date?
that, he fought the man that beat Navarrete, right? So Keyshawn is doing his thing, man. Stop hating on that man, bro. You can't.
I'm not hating.
And Coach Kenny.
I just don't like all
And you
all
and Coach
all that
Kenny.
all that wolfing against non-dogs.
What you
Nigga, do the
talking about?
wolfing with a dog.
Who's a dog?
Who's a dog?
Yeah, who's the dog? Andy Cruz?
I believe. I want to see
Which,
it.
which
Apparently,
fight?
that might be your
Which
kryptonite.
fight? Which
Apparently, Andy Cruz might be his kryptonite. So I need
yo?
to see.
Which fight did Andy Cruz show you that he's a dog?
What fight?
Which fight?
I couldn't tell you. I really. Hey man, hey man. Again, all I'm saying is this, nigga. Fight the motherfucker that people said that whooped your ass. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, right. Come on, man. You even gotta laugh at that shit, man. What you saying is ridiculous, man. Like you and Coach Kenny are putting this dude with 5 fights name in the same, attaching his name to Keyshawn Davis is ridiculous. Attach that man name to Tank Davis, nigga.
All right, what about Abdullah then?
Tell
Fuck it.
Coach Kenny.
Fuck it. Fuck it. I
Tell
go with
Coach Kenny to
Abdullah then.
attach.
Nigga, I go with
Tell Coach
Abdullah.
Kenny to
Abdullah said
attach
he want that
Keyshawn to
smoke.
Tank, nigga.
Nigga, Abdullah and Key. Give me Abdullah and Key.
Abdullah and Key for what?
For a fight.
What?
Abdullah and Key.
Abdullah and Key for a fight for who? Against each other?
Yeah.
I thought you was cool with the Masons. I thought you liked them youngins.
That's a good ass nigga.
We gotta go. You exposing yourself. I don't think you know boxing.
You don't think that's a good fight?
Man, fuck no. You're gonna get Abdullah Mason murdered, man. You're gonna destroy that young man's career before it gets started, bruh.
I like that fight.
Oh man, you don't. If you like that fight, you don't like Abdullah Mason.
Wait.
Look at Melcar, man. That's crazy early for Mason, bruh.
You know where I'm going with this, right? Basically, I want to see a dog. I want to see Key fight a dog, man.
The nigga just beat Burchett and he's about to fight Edwin De Los Santos.
If he fight Edwin De Los Santos, I want to see it, but I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Before that, he beat the dog shit out of Burchett. Burchett is hard to hit, bro. That's the reason Shakur Stevenson don't want to fight this man. Burchett is extremely hard to hit, and he was catching that man at will. He beat the shit out of Burchett, bro. Burchett gave Navarrete that work, nigga. He gave him that work, and Keyshawn went there and treated him like he was easy work. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Let's keep it a bean out here, man. Like, come on, man. And so I'm just saying, stop mentioning this nigga. Cruz got a lot to prove. And it can't be just because you rolling with Bozy Ennis, right? Because you got a lot of great coaches who got some bums on their coaching resume, right? Like them Upton coaches. They got some bums on their resume. They got some beasts and some bums on their resume.
All right, fuck it. Who you want? Because no name I say you gonna fuck with Key. Who you want to see Key fight? Outside the champions that you know ain't gonna happen, who you want to see Key fight next? Well, realistically, you want to see Key fight next?
All right, so I think they got him on a good course. They got him the belt right now, 13 fights. Bomac is really big on him. And if Bomac is big on him like this and Terrence Crawford, I think this young man is the truth. You compare that to what I'm seeing on the eye test, right? So the thing is, he's the star. They should move him kind of like Tank, right? By him taking Edwin De Los Santos, that says a lot, right? Hey, yo, I am Yasin. Brian Norman Jr. is too big for him.
Are you serious, man? You talking 35 to 47? Here we go.
Yeah, man, we educating. We educating, right? Brian Norman Jr. is too big for him. But okay, so I can see him any fight at 35. They're going to duck him, though. Zepeda now, because I think they now going to duck him, bro. After he knocks out De Los Santos, they're going to start ducking him. But Zepeda is a good fight for him. Everybody at 35 is a good fight for Keyshawn. If he goes to 40, right, I'd like to see him fight Twan at 40. It's a lot of fights for Keyshawn, bro. Twan to fight him, too.
He not fucking with Twan, young.
I got Keyshawn.
I got Twan sleeping him, man.
I got Keyshawn in there. If they fight at 40, I got Key.
Oh, I definitely take that. I definitely take that with a heartbeat.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, though. So you were saying what fights for him? He has fights at 35 and 40. They're all big fights because he's the star. And his name is just getting bigger. And I'm kind of like, so you never said this, right? But everybody I know from the city, when they be hitting me up, all they want to talk about is Keyshawn Davis and Tank Davis. They ain't really talking about nobody else. The two fighters they love the most, Keyshawn and Tank. Them are the only names I'm hearing coming out the DMV, bro. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
I'm wrong?
Yeah.
What other names?
They definitely talk about Lamont and Twan in the area.
Yeah, Lamont and Twan. Yeah, but I'm talking about these are they like Lamont and Twan, right? But I'm talking about they saying it's stars. I'm hearing Keyshawn. Everybody said Keyshawn that nigga. Everybody said Keyshawn is up next. From what I'm hearing, maybe it's a different circles thing, but that's what I'm hearing.
Nah, he getting a big buzz right here in Virginia, which is close to the DMV. So he getting a lot. He is getting a
I
lot of
just want
love
you
in
to
the area.
admit it. Yeah, that nigga's on fire right now. And Twan right now, he just avenged the loss. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he ain't avenged the loss, but he got his belt back. He got a belt back. He looked good in that fight. He still looks sloppy going in, but I like his style though. I'm rocking with Twan now at this point. I just ain't got him beating Keyshawn. I think he's too sloppy when he comes in sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, and I think Keyshawn will expose that.
Shout out to Cash Cardo. He said, "What's up, fellas?" He said, "Where your camera at, Scoop?" Now he got chopped off when somebody tried to call him.
On the playback, it might show me, but I see myself, but apparently y'all can't see me.
Nah, it ain't gonna show on the playback because that happened to me, man. It's funny. That happened to me when I was interviewing Brian Norman Sr., man. That shit messed me up, man. Same thing happened. I had to keep doing the interview with me on black and him being senior. That shit was so awkward.
How about right now? Do you see the logo or you just see still just black?
Nah, you black. Just black.
It is what it is. I'll still use the audio. I can still use the audio. Yeah, so I mean.
Oh shoot. Hey, we got to do a follow-up show tonight. I gotta get ready to go holler at Senior.
Oh yeah, nigga, that's what's up. Shit about to be lit, man.
Yeah, I gotta get ready to go do that interview with Senior.
All right, cool. We're gonna pull back up later, man. Are you pulling up?
So we can talk about it. Yeah, so we can talk about the interview.
All right, so like later tonight, we're gonna pull back up on it.
Hey, and text me some questions on the way over. What else you want me to ask?
All right, bet. I got you.
All right,
cool. Scooter Powell, the casual boxing fan. We out.
On the ropes boxing. We out.